Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of Automotive Drama. Today I got something kind of basic but extremely important. Now, I'm following in on the back end of this. Somebody else did a bunch of work, and I just put a master on it, and I bench bled it. You probably saw a previous video of how to bench bleed them. I made a good video on that. It's kind of simple and very important, but somebody else did. I had to bleed all four wheels twice. There was so much air in it. But then I drove it, and everything felt fine, and then the customer drove it, and he brought it back 10 minutes later, said the car didn't want to move. All right, now, I can't really say that that's my fault, because you see that little thing right there? That's actually an adjustment, okay? And normally, if you put the master on and the vehicle rolls, it should be okay, and that's what I did. I did notice it when I got to it, but I figured that the guy before me actually measured it and readjusted it to where it was in the beginning. You're supposed to, if the camera would get a good, there we go. It's actually adjustable. Now you're supposed to measure that when you change the brake booster, because he put a brake booster, somebody else put a brake booster on it. And when I got it, it had no brakes at all, barely. It was scary getting it in the shop, but it locked up all the brakes because it got hot, or I don't know, it wasn't even tight. So it might have just turned while he was driving it. The guy might have set it, but I don't know, it might have been set to begin with. But it was not tight, and you have to make sure that's tight. And it might have just turned while the guy was driving it. Now it's only going to take one or two turns to make that thing stick out. And it does spin very, very easy if you don't lock it down. See if and he wasn't locked down. So I brought it back a little bit, locked it down. As soon as I loosened the master, I mean, I already knew what it was, but as soon as I loosened the master, the car freed up. So I already knew what was going on. But just so you know, if you come across this kind of crazy problem, that's your culprit. And that exists on pretty much any car with a... Some cars are set, have just a installed height, but some are adjustable. So make sure you get that adjusted right when you change this brake booster, or the brakes are going to lock up on you. Anyways, thanks for tuning in to another episode. Like always, likes are nice, scribes are better. Questions, comments, feel free. Ring the bell to watch more episodes, and have a good night, my friends.